Good afternoon, Pokemon community. You can call me Trainer Zed, and today we are here in my office, and that is because we have a lot to talk about, so I figured better get comfortable. The first thing that I wanted to talk about, and it's the first thing that we're going to do in today's video, is I recently hit Lucky Friends with my brother. We have been waiting for this to happen for the longest time because we've had a lucky trade planned ever since we got these shinies. We've had a few different variations of about the same trade, but it's remained about the same, and today we're going to go ahead and do it because Electabuzz Community Day is actually tomorrow, and I need to clear some space for that, and in order to clear some space for that, I need to do some trades. But the lucky trade is not something that you can put off. It is the first trade you do with that person after you become lucky friends, so it is the trade that we need to do before we can start trading normal things and costume Pokemon, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. Lucky trades are very cool. They bring you to this golden screen, and it makes it very clear that you're doing a lucky trade because there is a very slim chance of this happening, and they want to make sure that you get it right. They want to make sure that you're not just trading a standard, say, legendary, because those you have a higher chance of getting lucky because they are more common than, say, the shiny legendaries like shiny Rayquaza here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to give Nick. And he likes shiny Ralts because it evolves into Gallade, and shiny Gallade is one of his favorite shinies. He does not have a shiny lucky Gallade, so we figured that would be a good one for him to get. And I named him Kingsman because Gallade is sort of a dapper warrior kind of guy, and it just reminded me of the Kingsman movies, so I figured it was kind of suiting for him. And I know this trade may seem unfair, okay? But shiny Mewtwo is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. And I have a spare shiny Mewtwo that I could swap with Nick. But that's just not his priority. He would rather have a shiny lucky Gallade. And if that's what he prefers over a shiny lucky Mewtwo swap, then I'm all for it. And we will continue to be exchanging gifts and possibly become lucky friends again, and maybe for that second lucky trade I'll end up giving him my spare shiny Mewtwo so he can have a shiny Mewtwo back. So it looks like Nick named him Lantern, and that's because he's green like Green Lantern. I think I'm going to keep that name because I really like that. This is nerve-wracking, I'm not going to lie. I know it's going to become lucky, but the IVs is what is making my stomach clench up. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and confirm it. Confirm lucky trade. Do you want to make a special trade? You can only make a special trade once a day unless you're at certain special events. And this is just a standard special trade warning because we are trading shiny Pokemon, and you can only do one special trade a day. Let's go ahead and just hit yes. We'll do it. We're gonna do it. Oh, gonna trade shiny Mewtwo for shiny Ralts. Again, I feel a little bit bad that that's what I'm giving him, but that's what he wants. Lantern, shiny, lucky Mewtwo. Oh, this is one of my favorite Pokemon that I have of all time. Look at that beautiful golden background behind this amazing green shiny. And I scrolled down here a little bit. It looks like Nick preemptively added Shadow Ball to the Mewtwo, making him a Psystrike Shadow Ball shiny lucky Mewtwo, which it just blows my mind. That is one of the greatest combinations I've ever seen. And now to the part that's making me very nervous. The IVs. Let's give it a check. Let's appraise him. Alright, Candela, bring us some good news. Bring us some good news. Okay, so it looks like he's an 87 or so, which I believe is what he was when he sent it over. But he's got full attack. Full attack, almost full defense, little lower HP. He's actually an 89, and an 89 shiny lucky Mewtwo is extremely solid. Full attack, I could not be happier with that. That is a beautiful Pokemon. I am going to be making him a buddy. I need to get him that ribbon, get him that CP boost, and I'm just speechless. This is an amazing addition to my collection, and I am extremely grateful. Thank you, Nick, for giving me this shiny lucky Mewtwo. It's beautiful. The second reason that we are here is there is a new feature that is leading up to an event that I am very excited for because the event will feature Shiny Meltan. And at the moment, for certain trainers around the world, you can transfer your Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home. I already have a Pokemon Home account, and I have signed into my Nintendo account through the Pokemon Go app, which is all it requires for you to send a Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home, and then from Pokemon Home, you can send the Pokemon to Pokemon Sword and Shield. And if you send Pokemon during this point in time, I'm sure they're going to continue this bonus until they add Shiny Meltan's eligibility back, because they're going to do some big announcement. It's going to be more of an event, and this is more of just a test of the actual mechanic. And there's some interesting things that go along with this. So you can only do 25 at a time, and each Pokemon takes a little bit of that Go Transporter energy at the top there. It empties that bar just a little bit, and once you've emptied that bar entirely, you then have to wait for that energy to refill, or you have to pay 1,000 coins to refill it automatically. So if you're trying to transfer all of your Pokemon, your shiny Pokemon, and you're in some kind of hurry, you do have to pay a little bit. I believe 1,200 coins is $9.99, so it costs approximately $10 to refill the Go Transporter energy to full. And another interesting thing is that Legendaries cost more energy. So as you can see, those 25 Pokemon that I was about to transfer, Lugia cost just about as much, if not a little bit more than those 25 Pokemon. And as you choose specialty Pokemon like Shinies, the energy is depleted even quicker. Like one shiny Charmander is just about as much as that Lugia looks like. Let's go ahead and search Legendary and see how much a shiny Legendary will cost to send over, if I even can. Okay, so it even looks like at the moment you can't transfer shiny Legendaries. However, I don't know if they'll be adding that feature in the future, or if maybe during special events you'll be able to transfer shiny Legendaries. So I made a bit of an assumption, thinking that you couldn't send shiny Legendaries from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Home at all. You actually can. And the reason all of my shiny Legendaries here are grayed out as if I couldn't select them is because they are all favorited. And I went back, did some experimenting with the app, and you just can't select favorited Pokemon at all. Which makes sense, because then you won't be transferring any Pokemon that you actually want to keep in Pokemon Go, and there's another little step that you have to go through just to make sure that you're sending the correct Pokemon. And as you can see here, transferring a shiny Legendary takes an entire Go Transporter energy. However, I'm really glad that you can transfer shiny Legendaries, because most of them, if not all of them, you have to do soft resets to even shiny hunt. Like if you were trying to shiny hunt Mewtwo in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, you would have to save your game right before your encounter with Mewtwo, and then you would go into the encounter, see that he's not shiny, you would reset the game, load back in from your save point, encounter Mewtwo, see he's not shiny, and so on and so forth until you finally find that green shiny Mewtwo. But if you happen to have a couple of spare shiny Mewtwo in Pokemon Go like I do, you can just send him right over to the main series games, and you can even send him right up to Sword and Shield. But things like Lucky Pokemon and Purified Pokemon will lose their Lucky and Purified status when you transfer them over to Pokemon Home. And then there's things like Cast Form. In the normal Pokemon games, the main series, there is just one Cast Form, and he changes his form. Whereas in our game, there's multiple versions of Cast Form. So if you transfer, say, a Sunny Cast Form into the Pokemon Home, he's just going to revert to the normal Cast Form. Same with the Snow Cast Form and so on. And there's a few other little exceptions like that. Let's see, what about Spiritomb? Spiritomb you can transfer over. I don't know if you'd be able to transfer a shiny Spiritomb, because I don't have one to check. But shiny Mythicals are typically not even obtainable in the main series games. So that might be another exception that you can't transfer. And Costume Pokemon is another one that you cannot transfer, and I am very sad about that, because I would have liked to transfer some of my Costume Gengars from this Halloween event into the main series, because he is just an amazing looking Pokemon. Let's just pick a random Pokemon to send over. Let's just send this Scyther, because why not? Are you sure you want to send one Pokemon to Pokemon Home? I indeed do. And I get a Scyther candy. You have sent a Pokemon to Pokemon Home. Done. And normally it will give you the Meltan mystery box. And I did not receive one just there because I already have one, because I also have Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, and that is the other way you could have obtained it, but now you can just obtain it this way, which is kind of nice for the people that don't own a Nintendo Switch or don't know anyone with a Nintendo Switch. Now they can get these Meltan mystery boxes. All they need to do is create a Pokemon Home account, which is free, and a Nintendo account, which is free, and the free Pokemon Home account has a limited storage, but if you upgrade, you can increase the storage significantly. So, of course, the other side of this is then to open up the Pokemon Home app, and very similar to the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, it sends you this notification, Pokemon Go link, one or more Pokemon have been transferred from Pokemon Go. Would you like to receive this item? Yes, I would. View transferred Pokemon, and here is our little Scyther. Receive Pokemon. You have received the Pokemon from Pokemon Go. And then after you have done that, you just need to hit this little menu button at the bottom, go to Mystery Gifts here, Gift Box, and then Gift for Linking Pokemon Go. Expiration none, and it is a Melmetal. And this Melmetal is very interesting because it is a new version of Melmetal. And take a look, it's my shiny Roggenrola from the main series. I actually caught that in Sword and Shield. I shiny hunted him. It took a very long time. Let's take a look at this Melmetal. He is crazy shiny looking in this. He is not an actual shiny, but he is level 100. And if you look at this logo here in the bottom left, he is a Gigantamax version of Melmetal. And this is a new version of Melmetal that, as far as I'm aware, this is the only way you can obtain him at the moment. So if you want this Gigantamax eligible level 100 Melmetal in your main series Pokemon games, just follow the steps that I did earlier. They're really simple, and as far as I'm aware, this is the only way you can obtain him at the moment. I imagine later on they'll be adding him to raid dens possibly, or maybe this is going to be the only way you can get him. Either way, Melmetal is an amazing Pokemon. His Gigantamax form looks really, really cool, and I am very happy to add this to my collection. So, without further delay, let's go ahead and jump into Electabuzz Community Day. What a good start to Electabuzz Community Day. I already got a shiny, not even 2 minutes in. He is an incredible looking shiny. The orange with the black, it's so beautiful. He looks like a tiger Pokemon. I think I'm going to name one of them Tony after Tony the Tiger, just because that's amazing. Alright, let's check his IVs real quick, see if he's any good. Oh, and he's terrible, whatever. The color difference is so beautiful. Clicking the yellow one after seeing the orange one just looks so starkly different. I love those kinds of shinies. Looks like we're not going to get another one. But let's go ahead and jump into the storyline for the day. Hey there, Trainer Zed. I'm really glad to see you. I've been dealing with some strange power outages in my mobile lab and wanted to investigate what could be causing them. It didn't take me long to find the cause. Seems as though a group of Electabuzz decided that the mobile lab's electricity would make an excellent snack. Sounds good to me. Electabuzz seem to be appearing in higher numbers, which could lead to more outages. Do you think you could catch some of these Pokemon? Their research would be valuable, and I would be grateful to have my power restored. Well, after you abandon us on Halloween, I'm not super eager to help you, Mr. Willow. Power up Pokemon 10 times, catch 15 Electabuzz, and make 5 nice throws. That is very simple and very easy, so let's go ahead and get started with that. And if you take a look here, it looks like under the Today tab, there is also a Miniature Community Day task line that will give you some Sinnoh Stones, because evolving to Electavire does require a Sinnoh Stone. But I have 2 Electabuzz tasks stacked up here. I do have a Catch 18 Ghost type, which is the Spiritomb task from the Halloween event. I have not been able to catch more Ghost type Pokemon because they are harder to find now. But let's go ahead and check these Electabuzz. See if we can get a shiny from the task. Not this one. Task number 2. Can we get a shiny one, please? Nope. 965. What was the other one? 930? This one might be pretty good. Alright, let's check the IVs, just see how he is. This one's terrible. What the heck was the other one? Oh, 980. I don't know why I thought it was 930, but let's check that one. Not great either. Alright, I have completed the first stage in the Electric for Electabuzz. I've completed the first stage. Let's go ahead and claim this encounter. I'm guessing it's Electabuzz, and it is. CP 987. I don't think that's very good. It's not terrible, but I'm using quite a few pineapple berries today because I only have 300 and something odd candy, which isn't a whole ton to evolve some at the end of the day. So I want to make sure that I can evolve as many as I possibly can. And pineapple berries just give you a little bit extra candy. And something else that is special about this community day is Elekid is actually in eggs. It's a 91, it's not bad. Elekid is in eggs and he can be shiny. I don't know if his rates are comparable to Electabuzz with the high shiny odds. It would be really cool if he was. But my eggs were actually full before the community day started, so I'm currently cooking all those eggs. I'm going to hatch them up, and then hopefully I can hatch a shiny Elekid. Another Electabuzz is the encounter. 993! Ooh, that might be pretty good. Let's see. Let's give him a pineapple. 96. 96. That's definitely one of my best Electabuzz that I have so far. Alright, Professor Willow. Welcome back, trainer. Thanks for the assistance. I really appreciate it. While you were out catching Electabuzz, I did some research on this Pokemon's evolution line. Did you know that Electabuzz evolves from Elekid? A weak electric current flows between Elekid's horns. Be careful, trainer. Sticking a hand between the horns will shock you. I wonder whether Spark has tried that with his buddy Pokemon. Anyway, let's keep researching these Electabuzz and make sure they aren't snacking on any electricity meant for other uses. Catch 15 Electabuzz, transfer 10 Pokemon, use 15 pineapple berries while catching Pokemon. Perfect. Get us another Sinnoh Stone in the rewards there. And the next thing I wanted to do is I have 2 more Electabuzz encounter tasks here. Not shiny. 963, I don't think that's going to be very good. And the second encounter task, let's take a look. Not shiny. The CP 985, not going to be very good either, but more candy for me. And finally, I also have the Community Day Electabuzz little mini quest line thingy here completed. Getting 4 Sinnoh Stones, which will definitely be helpful later in the day when we're evolving our Electavire. Here I have 2 more Electabuzz tasks completed. Let's go ahead and give this a check. Not shiny. 980. That's not going to be great. Alright. Number 2, not shiny. CP 971. That's even worse than the last one. And then I also have this completed for Professor Willow. 50 candy. What the heck? I will take that. It says I got 100, but that's not right. And a Sinnoh Stone. 2,000 Stardust. Another Incense and a Puffin. Very cool. Great work, Trainer Zed. I think we have enough data on Electabuzz. Also known as the electric Pokemon, it loves to feed on strong electricity. That explains why so many Electabuzz were attached to the mobile lab. Electricity runs across the surface of Electabuzz's body. In darkness, the entire body glows a whitish blue. Holy cow, that would look amazing. Simply amazing. Let's continue our research. Go ahead and use a Sinnoh Stone to evolve Electabuzz into Electavire. I can't wait to see what electrifying facts we'll learn about that evolution. And I'll definitely be evolving an Electabuzz into Electavire. I'm gonna shiny dex him. However, I'm going to wait a little bit longer to see if I can get a better IV shiny, hopefully from a task. Another 2 Electabuzz tasks here. Let's see if we can get a shiny. No. The second task I have stacked here. It's shiny! And it's 980. That's going to be pretty good. That might be the one I evolve. I know he can't run. I'm giving him a golden raspberry anyway. That's awesome. Task shiny. This is why we do these on community days. Higher chances at shinies, better chances at a high IV shiny. Let's check his IVs just to see. Ooh, I think he's an 89. That is the best one. I checked earlier and the best one I had before this was an 80. And I have to do it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and evolve him because I have to evolve an Electabuzz into Electavire for the quest line. Shiny Electavire. Let's see him. Boom, there he is. Oh, he's so awesome. I love the blue eyes and the little blue spark plugs on the end of his tails, or wire ends. I'm not really sure what you'd call that. But he is awesome looking. Electavire is so cool. I think I like Electavire more than Electabuzz. He is definitely super epic looking. He looks like a giant tank tiger-y guy. And I love electric Pokemon. You guys know I love electric Pokemon. So this is going to be a great addition to my collection. I will absolutely take, I think, an 89. 89 shiny Electavire, sorry. And yes, that does mean, ooh, another 50 Electabuzz candy. Crazy. 2 golden Raz, 1500 XP, and we get 2000 Stardust, another Incense, and a Rocket Radar. Awesome, I'll always take a Rocket Radar. I just don't ever know whether they find my jokes funny. Should I take a comedy class? Oh, I didn't see you there, Trainer Zed. I see you've evolved your Electabuzz into Electavire like I asked. Thank you. According to the Pokedex, as Electivire's electric charge amplifies, blue sparks begin to crackle between its horns. And I like the little horns on their heads, they look like antennas. When in battle, Electavire pushes the tips of its 2 tails against its foe, then lets loose with over 20,000 volts of power. I guess you could say its opponent is in for a shock. Its opponent is in for death? Gosh. Poor Pidgeys. Be careful with this Pokemon when battling with it. That's a lot of power you're dealing with. With the lights back on in the mobile lab, I'm going to head back and wrap up some other projects. Thank you again for all your help, and until next time, let's go! Alright, so that's the last stage of the quest line. Gonna get some XP, Stardust, Silver Pineapps, pretty good rewards. Let's go ahead and claim 2000 Stardust, 3 rare candy, and the encounter is Electavire. So see, here's the normal Electavire. He's got red eyes and red, I don't know, wire ends on the ends of his tail, as opposed to the shiny one has blue. And that's a neat little sort of like Easter eggy kind of shiny. It's not super stark, but I also like this because it makes sense. It makes sense to the typing and everything like that. You know, red, positive, blue, negative. But yes, super excited. Task shiny, that's amazing. And I haven't hatched any eggs yet. I'm still trying to hatch some 12Ks to make room for a full batch, but as soon as I get that finished, hopefully we can also get a shiny Elekid. I'm not super worried about it because I do already have a shiny 93 Elekid that I got just some time ago, back when he was normally in 7Ks, I believe. And right as I was about to stop that clip, I'm hatching my 4 12K eggs, the creepy eggs I think they're called, which has some good stuff in it. You've got Dino, who can be shiny, and you've got some of the new Pokemon like Ponyard, you've got Scraggy here. Got my first almost full batch of 2K eggs because after I hatched my 5, I spun another 5. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I haven't hatched any of these Elekid eggs. I would like to get a shiny one. I do already have one, but 2 would be nice. Number 2, nothing. Apparently I'm only gonna hatch 2 for now. And let's do a photo bomb of Electavire in this creepy alleyway. I'm currently standing in a dirt lot. That's actually a pretty good picture. I kinda like that. I kinda dig that. That's kind of an awesome picture. And the photo bomb is pretty sweet as well. That might just be my Instagram post for the day. That's awesome. I just happened to catch it as Electavire was yawning, so they're both screaming. That's awesome. Alrighty, here's the rest of that batch. 2K eggs. I didn't even get a full batch, and this is the first set that I've done. Not shiny. Number 3 of total. Nope. Nope. I think there's only like 1 or 2 more after this now, because that was kind of a weird batch. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. Come on, be the shiny one. Be the shiny one. Come on. No. No, it's not. Batch number 2 of the Elekid eggs. And it's not even a batch of 8 because I spun a 10K. So apparently the Elekid eggs just do not like me. Nope. Egg number 3, not shiny. No shiny. A Snivy, ah. I think this might be the last one. Number 6, not shiny. Ah, man. One more? Ooh, yeah, one more. No shiny. Back here again, finishing up where we started, just to get the evolutions out of the way. The best Electabuzz that I got was the one from the task that was an 89, and I got another 89 shiny here. So, this one's going to evolve to be an 89 shiny Electavire. And as you can see there, I got away with over 1,200 Electabuzz candy, so I was pineapping them like crazy. I just about doubled what I had before. However, the task did give me 100 free ones. There he is, our second shiny Electavire, 89. And then the best non-shiny Electabuzz that I got, there was this one here that was a 96, and this one here that was a 98. So let's go ahead and evolve the 98 next. Evolve him to the Electavire. There he is, our standard Electavire. He's a little bit lighter than the shiny one. The shiny one's a little bit more orange, which makes sense because shiny Electabuzz is very orange. The Tony the Tiger shiny. Here we have another shiny Electabuzz. This was the third best one we got. It's 2-star, but it is an 80, which 80% IV is the cutoff from when it starts to turn into 3-star. So if he had one more little dot of IV, he would be an 82, and then he would have crossed that threshold to be a 3-star as opposed to just a 2. However, he is still good enough for us to evolve, so let's go ahead and give him his Community Day move. Shiny Electavire number 3? Yeah, 3. 4? I don't know. 3 at least. And the interesting thing about the Community Day move is it's a fire move. It's the flamethrower. And this Saturday is Magmar Community Day. And Magmar's Community Day move is going to be electric. So they sort of paired these two together and swapped their typings for their Community Day move, which is kind of interesting. It's pretty neat that they give a Pokemon a type move that it doesn't usually get. Alright, 2 more evolutions. Here's the 96 one. Let's go ahead and evolve him, give him the Community Day move. And we're using a lot of Sinnoh-stones. However, we got a lot of free ones from the Today tab, little quest line, and then I had probably 25 before this, so I'm not too worried about it. You know what I just noticed is that Electivire's shiny is like Minun, and then his standard is like Plusle. So it's kind of like Plusle and Minun's mega forms or something like that. Onto evolving the final Electabuzz from today. This is another 96. And I'm not sure what that totals us out at for Electavire. We did get the free one with the quest line. Well, not free, but we got the one with the quest line. So I'll go ahead and check my total with those. And then we'll check the shiny total and see how we ended up. Okay, so we ended up with 7 Electavire. And we evolved 6 of them because, again, we got that free one from the quest line. So the last thing I'm going to check is the shiny. And age 0. 57. That's a lot more than I expected. Because I felt like I was getting them pretty consistently, but not a whole ton of them. It was like 1 every 5 minutes or something, it felt like. It didn't feel like I was getting 57. Which ranks pretty high with my Community Day Pokemon. I think 60 was the most I got, and I believe that was Porygon. So this came pretty close. I'm not sure if this is second place. But I'm definitely happy with 57, and I think I'm going to be sending at least one of the shiny Electabuzz off to Pokemon Home so that I can put it in Sword and Shield, and then I can evolve it and have a shiny Electavire in Sword and Shield. Although, I'm not entirely sure if he is in the limited Pokedex. I know they added a bunch more in Sword and Shield, but I can't remember if they added him. I will definitely have to check that before I do it. And I would like to know, how did you all do on your Electabuzz Community Days? Did you get any shiny Elekid from the eggs? I did not, but I already had one, so I wasn't too worried about it. How many Electabuzz did you get? And are you looking forward to that shiny Meltan? Because I sure as heck am. So, I hope you had a great Community Day, and I will see you all on the next adventure.